Alright, first I'm going to see if my microphone is working. It's going to take me a second. Yes. Okay, so sorry it's so late. Oh, let me turn that down. While I am trying to share this video out, just go ahead and start relaxing. I'm going to go ahead and clear our area. So first things first, I pulled a card from the Energy Oracle. I pull this to see what kind of energy we need to clear up. So if you're into tarot, there's the card. It's just meaning that our fourth chakra, our heart chakra, you can see it there, we're blocking. A lot of times that blockage is going to come from like abandonment issues, things like that. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to a nice safe space. I told you about the crystal pool yesterday. That's a nice safe space. But you can go anywhere you'd like to. Just take a nice deep breath and relax. Nice crystal healing water. Good space for this. Because we're probably going to have to go back pretty far to deal with some of our blockages. So just relax, take your time, take time with yourself. And just breathe. Because, like I said, we're having some blockages. I have this archaic butterstone. It has fossils and like microorganisms in them. That is like the oldest known form of life. So that's good. Anyway, I was like telling you that I had some good news for you, and I'll share that with you in just a minute, but I think we're gonna just go ahead and get to our safe space right now. Make sure you're nice and relaxed. So we're going to dig deep for our blockages. We're going to open up our heart chakra. We're going to start really working on why that is putting blockages in every single one of our relationships. So you're in that deep, beautiful crystal pool, and you're just letting the healing waters wash all over you. Just be gentle with yourself and be easy. A lot of times this blockage comes from childhood trauma. So we're definitely going to make sure that we're so safe and secure feeling right now. And we're going to work on our chakras right now while we're in this pool. I'm going to start at the root chakra, grounding. We're grounding right now. Move up to our sacral chakra. Our solar plexus. And our heart chakra. I'm going to spend some time there, sending it extra love. Our throat chakra, so we can speak our truth. Our brow or third eye chakra. And our crown chakra. Just going to send them all extra love and healing energy. And we're going to breathe and we're going to relax. We're going to take time with ourselves. We're just letting these waters, just play in them a little bit. Oops, sorry. Be easy and gentle with yourself. Just spend time here with yourself. So in our life, we block a lot of things. So I was thinking how to explain things earlier. My creativity is a little blocked up, excuse me, due to an issue in high school, right? A teacher said that I plagiarized. She didn't want to see how amazing I was, right? Excuse me. So she embarrassed me in front of the whole class. And then I didn't go to class for 2 months. That class, I just sat in the library. Because I actually did love English and literature, and I've been reading and writing since I was 3 years old. So she just didn't have faith in me. That isn't my main problem. My main problem is obviously my reaction to that. So seeing how do I clear that? It seems like no matter how much forgiveness I send to her, I'm not clearing that. And then, of course, that brought me to another problem where I was like, okay, when I was being tested for these things, for being like a little precocious, the bad things that were happening in my life were being brought to the surface at the same time. And so my learning blockages maybe stem from that, which is actually where my root problem is. My root problem is that particular issue and the issues that stemmed from it. So if you have some deep childhood trauma that just kind of seems like it's not affecting things you wouldn't think it was, it might be. So go ahead and try to take some time and reflect on that. Reflect on the main problem sneaking its way through life and building walls. We don't want to have walls, we want to have boundaries. When we build walls, we trap things in. We trap our own emotions in, and then when we do let someone that's harmful to us in, we also trap them in there with us. It's, then you're constantly thinking about that problem. So if you have boundaries, these things are easier to leave. That's just my insight onto that, is sometimes you do have to break down walls to get to where you're going. Okay, so we're going to start sending some healing energy to our very first base issue. You know what it is. I don't know what yours is. I know what mine is. It is blocking our heart. It is blocking our path. It's blocking everything because we are seeing every single bad situation, or even sometimes good situations, as bad. Like, I see my learning experience as a negative thing because bad things were going on, so I wasn't really open to learning and understanding. Does that make sense? I hope so. If it doesn't relate to you because that's not your story, I think maybe something about it does relate to you. So let's just really work on opening our chakras, work on opening our minds up, work on these issues. When you are working on your chakras, you are working on emotions, so it's always really good to just really try to align them. Another thing, I watch a lot of videos and things like that, so I was watching the Dalai Lama, and he's said sometimes it hurts when they're going back into place, or when maybe some of the armor is falling off of them. It's not like a bad hurt, it's not like a long time hurt, it's just like a moment. So while we're working on our heart chakra, if you have anxiety issues, your heart might start beating, right? But this isn't like a bad one. You're not gonna feel like you're about to die, or anything like that. It's almost like a reverse anxiety. It's almost like it is reversing, like all the trauma that you did have an anxiety attack where your heart kind of started being weird, or it's almost like it reverses. It's like in a reversal. I'm not saying that's going to happen to you. Everyone is a little bit different, but I just want you to know that when you're working with your heart chakra, there are other signs to a heart attack, so just don't get scared. Sometimes when we have anxiety issues, we do think we're having a heart attack. We're not having an anxiety attack, we're not having a heart attack. We are actually just kind of moving some energy around, and like just almost feels like a reverse feeling of the bad. It's almost like a good, you know that it's going back into place. So I just want to let you know about that a little bit before, just in case as we're going through things, there's symptoms of Reiki and chakra work. So we're just cleansing. And we're thankful and we're grateful. And we're clearing our chakras right now. Getting ready to do this emotional work. And we're going to start opening up. We're at a point where, and like I said, I had some good news for you, and I want to tell you that, but I kind of just really want to do a little healing first. That way you're more open and receptive to the message that I'm going to tell you. It goes all the way to the past, okay? You're going to go all the way back. Like I said, this is an arcane butterstone. The first known bits of life as we know it. It was found in, you can't see my map, Africa. So, you know where maybe it's a deep dark secret to you, maybe it's the deep dark secret you're keeping to yourself. Maybe you're not aware of this issue, what exactly it is. Maybe you're totally aware. We're going to just send healing energy towards that, okay? We're going to send love. We're going to send respect. We're going to send kindness and understanding. Sometimes it's confusing because a lot of things happen when we were children. Sometimes things always seem to happen. So we're working on the root of our problem. We're just sending this good energy towards it. We can remove blockages, because every blockage we have is a blockage to our heart chakra. We don't want our heart to hurt. We don't want our heart to go through troubles. Be loving and kind and grateful. These situations are hard to think about. I'm here for you, and you're safe, and you're in a safe space. In order to become whole, these are the problems that we have to work on. We have to go there. It hurts. I understand. I understand how bad it hurts, because I could tell you my story and you would think it was a novel. You would think I made it up. All of the things that happened and kept happening. So we're just going to send healing energy to to the root where we were the innocent in the situation. There are forms, so many forms of these childhood traumas. One is not worse than the other. They all have honor in your life. They all shaped you to who you are, and they all brought you here to a place of healing. Be grateful, be thankful. So I was thinking, we can't find the path to self-love until we get to the heart of this issue. Self-love is too hard to understand when we've had multiple traumas as a child, or one huge one, or a lot. And like I said, it's a lot of times it's more than one trauma. It's over and over and over, it feels like, and your soul wants to heal from this situation to bring you forward into a more fruitful life, more abundant, more full of love, more light, more good, more high vibing energy. That's what your soul is craving. So we need to go back there, and it is hard, and that's why you're in these crystally clear waters. The cave is crystal. It's just cleansing and healing you, loving you. It's your space. And these truths are hard. These truths shaped us. We can be grateful and thankful for them. And for us, be thankful for us. We can be thankful for the child, for the teenager, for the young adult, for the adult, the aging, the aged, the elderly, all through life. And yeah, a lot of times it's family or close to the family, so it makes things ultra confusing. And they're hard, and I understand. So we're going to go ahead and let the waters wash over our body. And we're going to be thankful for that moment. All right, so now I have for you the good news, and this is the Rumi Oracle. And dun, dun, dun. First I'm going to read you the poem from Rumi. I am the pure light, my son. I am not a handful of worthless dust. I am not just an empty shell. I am a regal pearl formed in this world. Close your eyes to see and become aware of me. Perceive me with the eyes that see the unseen. Come into the mystery to find me. I am a carefree visitor here for you. And that is your message from the divine, in a poem from Rumi. This is the message from the divine. All right, so this card means union, right? So whatever you are working towards, you see the circle of smoke, you have broken a cycle. You have burned through something. It's smoke now. And she's beautiful in a beautiful dress. She's alone, but she's Venus. She is love. This card is great if you are looking for the divine twin flame union. It's also really great if you're going through sexual confusion, maybe. This is like for androgyny. All right, so this is like a wonderful card. This is a card to have. You're finding love, okay? You're finding love, okay? Divine union between twin flames, the masculine, feminine become one. You become whole. However you want to take this card, that's your card today from the divine. Again, I started at the beginning with the beginning card, but then I ended with, this is really what's going to happen if you continue this journey, if you work on the root of your problem. So now is this time to get out of your crystal bath, enjoy. We're going to clear the energy of that, even though it was a really good energy, like anything toxic hanging around like from our thoughts, I just going to clear it because I don't want it in my house either. So that's my advice. That's our spiritual journey. The spiritual journey is coming to fruition. That's great news. You're whole, you're complete, you're breaking cycles, you're doing these things, you're healing your heart. When you're healing your heart, right now you are blocked and you are not. Oops, wrong one. My fault. Right now, it's not a bad thing, okay? These are not bad. Having it upside down is not bad. This is just saying that this is your problem. This is what's stopping you from the divine union, stopping you from love, relationship love, stopping you from everything. It is the root problem and any blockages that are coming that are attached to it. So, take it if you want it, leave it if you want it. Do take the healing. This is the journey that we're on. This is my journey. I don't normally show tarot cards or anything like that. However, that one was such a good one, and it was like such great news for everyone, especially the twin flames. Good news. There's a chance if you are putting in the work. And we can't put in the work to self-love if we don't put in the work to the root of our problem. Because sometimes we think all of that is our fault. So it blocks our heart, it blocks everything up. So, I'm off here. And I hope you all have a good night. Thank you very, very much. Watch it as many times as you want. Take what you want from it. Leave what you don't want. It was just a little spiritual journey for everyone. This is my journey. I'm sharing it with you. Okay. Thank you. Have a good night.